JV Cycles with my fourth video this weekend. So what could a top look like? I mentioned ABC bull markets of about 2 years, short bull markets, and well, what cycles are dominant in such a ABC bull market? Well, it could actually be the boring quarterly cycle or the more visible half-year cycle. So here's the quarterly cycle in green, and I'm comparing with the S&P in blue here. Also, I have a half-year offset in red. But we see this was at the cycle low, this was a cycle low, this was a bit early, this was at the cycle low, this low was a bit early, this was a cycle low, this one was a bit early, this one was a bit late, and this one was a bit late, and the next low is in September, October. And this previous bull market was an ABC bull market. So we have an A actually consisting of a smaller ABC. And here we had hardly any visible B correction. And then we have the C top over here. So we have counting these half-year cycles. We have 1, 2, 3, and the top on the 4. And if we look at this current one, we have 1, 2, 3, and the top on the 4. So if we look at this last one in the previous bull market, it was something like this. So we maybe have to look for something like this. And well, maybe it will be something like this. So the interesting part here is will we see a topping formation here, losing momentum, and how deep will this correction into September, October go? And if it goes very deep, testing this previous low, then the critical point comes later in the fall and into New Year. Because if we get something like this, then we have a bigger topping formation and we could break down. Now we could crash down here, or we could make a higher low. Well, we have to see about it. But this, let's say this is the main scenario. And how would that look like for the offset? Well, something like this, and see, we could start to break the offset. That's worrisome. If we just crash down to a lower low here, then we have a kind of already a confirmation that something very bearish is going on. But if we just marginally break this offset, then this next cycle has to be very bullish to save us, to gain momentum, and making this a bear trap. But if this next rally or if this cycle or oscillation is bearish left translated, it can't go up to all-time highs, or it could make a double top, but then you see, then it would break the offset again, and here we have a confirmation, and then we should start the downtrend. So that's what I'm looking for. And for this current one, I kind of have two scenarios. If we can get a good consolidation now the next few weeks, I think that would allow for a longer cycle up into, say, mid-August. But if we can't get any real consolidation here, say we have sector rotation, maybe tech is too overbought and weak, but all the other sectors start to rally, then the overall result could be more like this previous one, that we already are seeing a topping formation, and that could give us a top a bit earlier in say mid-July or 20th July, about there. I haven't checked the dates in my shorter cycles. But anyway, either this or this, we should look for signs of a topping formation. And the top, late July, mid-August. And then the critical thing is, how deep does this correction go? Because if we do not get a deep correction here, then there are no warning signs. Then the uptrend looks good. So the important thing is, we have to lose momentum now this summer. We have to see a deep correction into September, October. And if so, then the bear scenario is on. Yeah. See ya.